In the heart of the sprawling metropolis of Viridian, where towering skyscrapers kissed the heavens and bustling streets pulsed with life, resided a man named Orion. A dedicated botanist, Orion found solace amidst the verdant sanctuaries of the city's Grand Arboretum, where he meticulously nurtured exotic flora and delved into the mysteries of sustainable ecosystems. One fateful evening, as the amber hues of dusk painted the sky, Orion felt an inexplicable urge to wander beyond the city's confines. The allure of the nearby forest, with its whispering leaves and symphony of nocturnal creatures, beckoned him. As he meandered through the dense foliage, an otherworldly glow pierced the twilight, drawing him toward its enigmatic source. Pushing aside a curtain of vines, Orion stumbled upon a sight that defied comprehension, a sleek, luminescent spacecraft, its surface shimmering with iridescent patterns. His heart raced with a blend of awe and trepidation. Before he could fully process the spectacle, a figure emerged from the craft. Towering at 8 feet, with an ethereal presence that commanded both fear and admiration, stood Queen Zephyra of the Lyran Dominion. Her alabaster skin glowed softly, and her eyes, like twin moons, reflected the universe's vastness. Draped in intricate garments that seemed woven from stardust, she exuded an aura of regal authority. Orion's breath caught in his throat as Zephyra's gaze locked onto his. For a moment, time seemed to stand still, the forest's cacophony fading into a hushed whisper. Summoning his courage, Orion stepped forward, his voice trembling yet resolute. "Greetings," he began. "I am Orion, a caretaker of this planet's flora. What brings you to our world?" Zephyra tilted her head, a hint of amusement dancing in her eyes. "I am Queen Zephyra of the Lyran Dominion," she replied, her voice melodic yet commanding. "Our vessel encountered unforeseen anomalies, necessitating an unscheduled landing on your Earth." As they conversed, a mutual curiosity blossomed. Zephyra, accustomed to the cold precision of interstellar politics, found Orion's genuine passion for his world's ecology refreshing. In turn, Orion was captivated by Zephyra's tales of distant galaxies and the Lyran's symbiotic relationship with their environment. Their dialogue flowed effortlessly, bridging the chasm between their disparate worlds. Orion shared stories of Earth's rich biodiversity, while Zephyra recounted the Lyran's pursuit of harmony across the cosmos. The initial apprehension melted away, replaced by a burgeoning camaraderie. As the evening deepened, the forest around them seemed to cocoon their burgeoning connection. The stars overhead bore silent witness to this unprecedented meeting of souls from different realms. In that secluded glade, amidst the intertwining branches and the soft glow of alien technology, two beings from distant worlds found common ground, setting the stage for a journey neither had anticipated. Unbeknownst to them, this serendipitous encounter would ripple across the fabric of both their civilizations, challenging preconceived notions and forging bonds that transcended the vast expanse of space. Zephyra, the 8-foot-tall alien queen, found herself in a perplexing situation. Accustomed to the ways of her own species, she had never imagined forming a bond with a human. Yet, her recent interactions with Orion had sparked emotions she couldn't ignore. Their shared passion for nature and the environment had bridged the gap between their worlds, leading to a deep and unexpected connection. One evening, as they walked through the Arboretum, Orion shared stories of Earth's history, its struggles and triumphs. Zephyra listened intently, her curiosity piqued by the resilience and adaptability of humans. She admired Orion's dedication to preserving the planet's beauty, a trait that resonated with her own values. As their bond deepened, Zephyra began to question the beliefs she had held all her life. Could a union between their species be possible? The idea seemed absurd, yet the feelings she experienced were undeniable. She found herself laughing at the notion, dismissing it as an impossibility. However, the more time she spent with Orion, the more she entertained the idea. One night, under the shimmering stars, Zephyra confided in Orion about her internal conflict. She expressed her fears and doubts, unsure of what the future held for them. Orion, ever the optimist, reassured her, emphasizing that love knows no boundaries. He believed that their union could symbolize a new era of cooperation and understanding between their species. Despite her reservations, Zephyra allowed herself to embrace the possibility. Their relationship flourished, blending the best of both worlds. They faced challenges and skepticism from others, but their commitment to each other remained steadfast. Months passed, and Zephyra began to notice changes within herself. Unfamiliar sensations and emotions surfaced, leading her to seek counsel from her species' medical experts. To her astonishment, she discovered that she was pregnant. A concept she had once laughed at now became her reality. The news sent shockwaves through both human and alien communities. Some viewed it as a miracle, a testament to the power of love and unity. Others were skeptical, uncertain of the implications this hybrid being might bring. Zephyra and Orion stood together, ready to face the challenges ahead, hopeful that their child would embody the harmony between their worlds. Note: the above section is a creative continuation of the story based on the provided title and context. As the weeks unfolded, the bond between Orion and Zephyra deepened, transcending the initial curiosity that had brought them together. Their shared endeavors in the Arboretum became a sanctuary where cultural exchanges flourished and mutual respect blossomed into something more profound. One serene afternoon, as sunlight filtered through the canopy, casting dappled patterns on the forest floor, Orion introduced Zephyra to the art of planting. He demonstrated how to gently place a seed into the soil, covering it with care, and watering it just enough to nurture growth. Zephyra observed intently, her luminescent eyes reflecting the golden hues of the setting sun. "In my world, life emerges differently," she mused, her voice tinged with wonder. "We cultivate through energy and light, not through the embrace of soil and water." Orion smiled, his gaze meeting hers. "Here, it's a dance between the elements and time. Each seed holds the promise of new life, much like our interactions, growing and evolving with each passing day." Their hands brushed as they worked side by side, planting rows of diverse flora. The subtle contact sent a ripple of warmth through Orion, a sensation he hadn't anticipated. He glanced at Zephyra, wondering if she felt it too. As twilight descended, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, they paused to admire their handiwork. The freshly planted seeds lay nestled in the earth, a testament to their collaborative effort. "It's beautiful," Zephyra remarked, her gaze softening. "A union of our world's practices, creating life together." Orion's heart swelled at her words. "Indeed, it's a reflection of what we can achieve when we come together, blending our strengths and traditions." Their eyes locked, and for a moment, the world around them faded, leaving just the two of them in a shared moment of connection. Days turned into nights, and their partnership extended beyond the Arboretum. Orion introduced Zephyra to human customs, sharing meals, storytelling, and music. In return, Zephyra unveiled the mysteries of her culture, teaching Orion about the harmonics of her language and the luminescent art forms of her people. One evening, under a canopy of stars, Zephyra shared a tradition from her homeland. She produced a small, crystalline instrument that emitted soft, melodious tones when touched. "This is a lyrith," she explained, her fingers deftly playing a hauntingly beautiful tune. "In my culture, we use it to express emotions that words cannot capture." Orion listened, entranced by the music and the emotion etched on Zephyra's face. "It's mesmerizing," he whispered. "Each note seems to tell a story." Zephyra nodded, her gaze distant. Music transcends language, connecting souls in ways nothing else can. Inspired, Orion fetched his guitar, an instrument he hadn't played in years. He strummed a simple melody, harmonizing with Zephyra's lyrith. Their music intertwined, creating a symphony of two worlds merging into one. As the final notes lingered in the air, they found themselves closer, their breaths mingling. The unspoken feelings between them grew palpable, a magnetic pull neither could ignore. "Orion," Zephyra began, her voice barely above a whisper, I've come to cherish our time together. Your world, your customs, they've become a part of me." Orion reached out, gently cupping her cheek. "And you've opened my eyes to wonders I never imagined." Their lips met in a tender kiss, sealing the bond that had been forming between them. In that moment, beneath the vast expanse of the universe, an alien queen and a human botanist discovered a love that transcended the boundaries of their origins. The days that followed were filled with shared dreams and whispered secrets. They spoke of possibilities, of a future where their peoples coexisted in harmony, learning from one another. Yet, amidst the joy, Zephyra harbored a secret, a subtle change within her, a new life taking root. Uncertainty and fear mingled with hope as she pondered the implications of their union. One morning, as the first light of dawn bathed the world in a gentle glow, Zephyra took Orion's hand, placing it over her abdomen. "There's something you should know," she said, her voice trembling. "Our love has created a new life, a blend of our essences." Orion's eyes widened in astonishment. "Are you saying—" Zephyra nodded, tears glistening in her eyes. "I'm carrying our child, Orion." Emotions swirled within him, joy, fear, wonder. He embraced Zephyra, holding her close as they both absorbed the magnitude of this revelation. "We'll face this together," Orion vowed, his voice filled with determination. "Our love has overcome so much already. This new life is a testament to the unity we've forged." Zephyra smiled through her tears, hope shining in her eyes. "Together, we'll navigate this uncharted path and create a world where our child can thrive, a world where love knows no boundaries." And so, hand in hand, they embarked on this new journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by a love that defied the stars. As the weeks turned into months, the bond between Orion and Zephyra deepened, evolving from mutual respect to a profound, unspoken affection. Their collaboration in the Arboretum flourished, leading to groundbreaking discoveries that melded human and alien botanical knowledge. The once imposing figure of Zephyra became a familiar and comforting presence in Orion's life, her laughter a melody that brightened his days. One evening, under the shimmering canopy of bioluminescent trees they had cultivated together, Orion prepared a simple picnic. The soft glow of the flora cast an ethereal light, creating an ambience that felt almost magical. Zephyra arrived, her luminescent eyes reflecting the gentle light, a curious smile playing on her lips. "What is this occasion, Orion?" she inquired, her voice tinged with amusement. Orion gestured to the spread of fruits and delicacies. "I thought we could take a moment to enjoy the fruits of our labor, quite literally," he chuckled. "We've been so engrossed in our work that we haven't paused to appreciate it." Zephyra's laughter resonated softly. "A fair point. Your human customs continue to surprise and delight me." As they sat together, sharing stories of their respective worlds, the conversation took a more personal turn. Orion spoke of his childhood fascination with plants, how they had been his sanctuary and his passion. Zephyra, in turn, shared tales of her home planet, a world rich with flora that communicated through light and sound. "Do you ever miss it?" Orion asked gently. Zephyra's gaze grew distant. "At times. But being here, experiencing this world and its wonders, has been a journey I wouldn't trade. Especially," she hesitated, her eyes meeting his, "because it led me to you." A comfortable silence enveloped them, the weight of unspoken feelings hanging in the air. The night creatures sang their melodies, and the gentle rustle of leaves provided a soothing backdrop. Days turned into weeks, and their partnership became the talk of Viridian. The media buzzed with stories of their collaborative successes, and the public marveled at the harmonious relationship between human and alien. Yet, amidst the accolades, Orion and Zephyra found solace in the quiet moments they shared, away from prying eyes. One afternoon, as they worked side by side in the Arboretum, Zephyra paused, her expression contemplative. "Orion, have you ever considered the possibility of life beyond our own species?" He looked up, intrigued. "In what sense?" She hesitated, choosing her words carefully. The merging of our kinds, creating something entirely new. Orion's heart skipped a beat. Are you suggesting? Zephyra nodded slowly. It's a concept that has been on my mind. Our bond is unique, unprecedented. Could it be possible to take it further? The implications were vast, the challenges numerous. Yet, the idea ignited a spark of excitement within Orion. I believe it's worth exploring, he replied, determination in his voice. Their discussions led them to consult with leading scientists and geneticists, both human and alien. The prospect of interspecies reproduction was met with skepticism, curiosity, and ethical debates. However, with Zephyra's royal influence and Orion's unwavering commitment, a dedicated team was assembled to investigate the possibilities. Months of research ensued, filled with trials, errors, and moments of hope. Throughout this period, Orion and Zephyra's relationship deepened, their connection transcending the physical and delving into the emotional and spiritual realms. They became each other's confidants, supporters, and partners in every sense. One fateful day, the lead scientist approached them with cautious optimism. We've observed some promising developments, she announced. It appears that conception has occurred. The weight of her words settled over them. Zephyra, who had once laughed at the notion of breeding with a human, now faced the reality of carrying a hybrid life. Emotions swirled within her, fear, excitement, uncertainty, and joy. Orion reached out, taking her hand in his. Whatever comes, we'll face it together. The journey ahead was uncharted, filled with potential challenges and societal implications. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, a new life symbolized hope, a testament to the boundless possibilities when two worlds come together in love and unity. As the weeks turned into months, Zephyra began to experience unfamiliar sensations. Her energy levels fluctuated, and a subtle warmth emanated from within her. Concerned, she sought the counsel of Dr. Alara, a leading human xenobiologist who had been studying Zephyra's physiology since her arrival. After a series of comprehensive tests, Dr. Alara approached Zephyra with a mixture of astonishment and concern. Zephyra, the results are unexpected. You're pregnant. Zephyra's eyes widened in disbelief. That's impossible. Our species aren't compatible for reproduction. Dr. Alara nodded, sharing her bewilderment. Under normal circumstances, yes. But it seems that the unique bond you've formed with Orion has led to this unprecedented event. The revelation sent shockwaves through both Zephyra and Orion. They had grown close, their connection deepening beyond friendship, but neither had anticipated such a consequence. Orion took Zephyra's hand, his voice steady. We'll face this together. Whatever challenges come, we'll overcome them. News of Zephyra's pregnancy spread rapidly, igniting debates and discussions across Terra. Some viewed it as a symbol of unity and hope, while others expressed fear and skepticism about the unknown implications of such a union. The Terra Council convened an emergency session to address the situation. Councillor Marin voiced the concerns of many. We are venturing into uncharted territory. What does this mean for our future? Can we ensure the safety of both species? In response, Dr. Alara presented her findings. While this event is unprecedented, our preliminary studies indicate that the hybrid fetus is developing healthily. We must approach this with caution but also with optimism. This could signify a new era of collaboration and understanding. Amidst the political and scientific discourse, Zephyra and Orion sought solace in each other. They retreated to a secluded sanctuary within the Arboretum, where they could escape the prying eyes of the world and reflect on the path ahead. One evening, as the twin moons cast a gentle glow over the foliage, Zephyra expressed her fears. What if our child is rejected by both worlds? What kind of life will they have? Orion wrapped his arms around her, his voice filled with determination. Our child will be a testament to the strength of unity and love. We'll ensure they grow up in a world that embraces diversity and cherishes the bonds that connect us. Their intimate moments became a refuge from the external chaos. They shared stories of their respective cultures, dreams for their child's future, and whispered promises of unwavering support. As Zephyr's pregnancy progressed, her health became a focal point for medical professionals from both species. A specialized team of human doctors and alien healers collaborated to monitor her condition, ensuring the well-being of both mother and child. The world watched with bated breath as the due date approached. Speculations ran rampant, with media outlets dissecting every detail and public opinion swinging between hope and apprehension. In the midst of this, Zephyra and Orion remained steadfast, drawing strength from their bond and the life they had created together. They understood the significance of their child's birth, not just as a personal milestone but as a pivotal moment in the history of both species. As the time neared, a sense of anticipation enveloped Terra. The world stood on the precipice of a new chapter, one that held the promise of unity, understanding, and the dawn of a shared future. Months had passed since the birth of Eloria, the first hybrid child of Zephyra and Orion. Her existence had become a beacon of hope and unity, symbolizing the harmonious coexistence of two species, once worlds apart. The city of Viridian had transformed into a hub of interstellar diplomacy, with representatives from various alien civilizations arriving to witness and learn from this unprecedented union. Zephyra, once the revered queen of her people, had embraced her role as a mother with grace and devotion. Her bond with Orion had deepened, their love story inspiring countless others to look beyond differences and find common ground. Together, they navigated the challenges of raising a child who embodied the essence of two worlds. Eloria's growth was nothing short of miraculous. Possessing the resilience and intellect of her mother's species and the creativity and empathy of humans, she quickly became a symbol of potential and promise. Her laughter echoed through the halls of their home, a melody that resonated with all who heard it. The global community had rallied around this family, establishing educational programs and cultural exchanges to foster understanding between species. Schools incorporated alien languages and traditions into their curricula, and festivals celebrated the rich tapestry of interstellar cultures. The once vast universe now felt more connected than ever before. However, with progress came challenges. Not all were receptive to this newfound unity. Pockets of resistance emerged, fearing the loss of cultural identity or harboring distrust towards the unknown. Zephyra and Orion faced these challenges head-on, advocating for dialogue and understanding. Their unwavering commitment to each other and their daughter served as a testament to the strength found in unity. One evening, as the sun set over Viridian, casting a golden hue across the skyline, Zephyra and Orion stood on their balcony, watching Eloria play in the garden below. The child chased luminescent butterflies, her joyous laughter filling the air. "She is the future," Zephyr mused, her eyes reflecting the fading light. Orion nodded, wrapping an arm around her. "And we must ensure it's a future where love and understanding prevail." Their journey had been one of unexpected turns, challenges, and profound discoveries. From an improbable union had blossomed a movement that transcended the boundaries of species and planets. The tale of the 8-foot alien queen who once laughed at the idea of breeding with a human had evolved into a saga of love, resilience, and the limitless possibilities that arise when hearts and minds open to the unknown. As stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Zephyra and Orion knew that their story was but the beginning. Eloria's generation would build upon this foundation, crafting a universe where differences were celebrated and unity was the ultimate strength. And so, under the vast expanse of the cosmos, a new era dawned, one where love knew no bounds, and the convergence of worlds painted a future brighter than any had ever imagined.